Hello everyone, this is Andrew Barczak. I am here to talk about my project about world happiness. So here we go. The inspiration came from a couple of Kaggle data sets, one being the World Happiness Report, and this one, it's the one that has factors that I will use in my presentation. So actually interesting, this big link in the second one that actually points to this document that explains a lot of things. So without further ado, let's open Tableau. Let's use presentation mode. So the notes tab here, it's really, summary of the other 5 tabs, and the way they used is these are derived categories based on the happiness rank, and they color coded, and they can see here. And what's really cool about it is you can see that, for example, looking at the Rush array here, we can see that the rank kind of went down from 59 in 2018 to 68, and that bumped them into the bin that says, you're less happy, means apathetic. The inspiration from the professor, and based on his feedback, I kind of use learning algorithm k-means that kind of derives those categories differently. And if you kind of click back and forth between those, you can see that k-means does actually better job, because it's kind of smooth. It's like, the countries South America kind of show the same trend, the kind of on the same category, versus Venezuela here that really had problems recently. So I'm not surprised to see that the choice of the other ones. This dashboard really shows 3 worksheets, and the way I look at this is world happiness score. It's really the value that's given really most meaningful, because it's based on the questionnaires. And then this visualization here, this worksheet shows, you can select country and see how happy it became, or see the trends, and actually notice there's an animation here that takes place, and you can see that the trends basically, if you change, like go to Azerbaijan, for example, you can see that lower score usually means that happiness rank, it's higher value, that means it's less happy. And this visualization here shows world happiness and happiness score against happiness rank, and notice how things are grouped together here, and you can see the clusters of those, and you can see how they kind of, through the 5 years, they kind of, are bunched together, and that's really what those 3 worksheets shown as a dashboard show here. And the last part of this visualization, it's really shows about factors that contribute to happiness, and that 2 views that kind of show the same thing. So these are the 7 factors listed here that you can see. And then this visualization is really based on the totals. So you can see the total for all 158 countries, what have you, amounts to this one. And then if you break down by the categories, basically bin in this histogram, you can see that extremely happy countries kind of have total bigger than very sad countries. And I think this is very kind of interesting. And again, back to world happiness score. So looks like I made my 5 minutes, and I will stop at that. So I really encourage you to, if you're interested in the subject, to look at the links, look at the documents I shown, look at the spreadsheets, and read the Word document that kind of goes into more details. And I thank you very much for your attention.